This is Robert Hunt, Superintendent of Chagrin Falls Schools. I want to start by thanking our students, our parents, our staff, and our entire community for their ongoing support over the last 8 weeks. We've learned a great deal together as we've continued to move our students forward socially, emotionally, and academically. As we heard from Governor DeWine, the buildings will remain closed and remain in a virtual environment for the remainder of this school year. I want to share some important information regarding the closing of school. The last day of instruction and new assignments for students will be May 21st. The week of May 25th will be dedicated to makeup work and the closing of school activities, as well as us sharing summer resources for our students to access throughout the summer. More information will be coming on the specifics related to student pickup and drop-off of materials from building principals later in the week. The implication of the COVID-19 crisis will continue to mount over time. This week, we learned from Governor DeWine significant reductions are being made to K-12 funding throughout the state of Ohio. The impact here locally will be $534,000 in this fiscal year's budget. We've continuously attempted to retain costs over the last school year, mounting in $350,000 in reductions already. The Board of Education and administrative team will collaboratively work and to address this issue over time and communicate with both our staff and our community on the appropriate next steps. We have also expressed our frustration at the state level as the model in which the reductions were made was built on capacity base. Therefore, out of 611 school districts in the state of Ohio, we received the 15th largest cut. 32% of our state funding has been reduced. Again, we will continue to advocate for our local residents and our school in hopes to make progress in this initiative. Preparations for the fall are also beginning. We are preparing for what could be a return under restrictions and guidance from the state of Ohio. We have yet to receive that guidance and anticipate something coming out in mid-May. Therefore, administratively, we've made the decision the best thing we can do right now is get feedback from our constituents to truly understand what went well and what needs to be improved in our virtual learning environment. Every student, parent, and staff member in our school district will receive a survey this week. We ask you to take the time to reflect and give us appropriate feedback, as this will serve as the foundation as we move forward with our planning. We just had the opportunity to complete Staff Appreciation Week, and during that time, I sat down and interviewed a variety of students throughout our district. They spoke about their times at our school, the quality of their instruction, and their attitude about approaching the virtual learning environment. It was very rewarding to hear about their experiences, and it affirmed for me that we have great teachers and we have committed parents at home helping along in this process. What I thought about when I reflected on is there was a sense of hope amongst them, and that comes from you. Hope is generated by being in a caring environment, a protective environment, and an environment that supports young people. That is what you're providing at home, and that is what our staff is also providing virtually. I want to thank you for your ongoing support. As we move through this crisis, we will continue to communicate, and we'll certainly get through this together.